Continue. Friends, as we know that every bill which is originally passed has some flaws in it, and every time it is returned back to recommendations, it is corrected. It is returned back to recommendations. So I think it's because of the recommendations the ministry needs for the bills. They are not holding a joint session for the bill, and they want to improve the bill because the Congress wants 3 clauses to be added to the bill, and also wants to make remove the 1% levy tax on the GST bill, for example. So they want the ruling ministry wants the recommendation on the important bills.
I would like to add a point. As the Rajya Sabha people, every 2 years Rajya Sabha people retire. So the current government wants to be now. The current government wants to make majority in Rajya Sabha so that they can pass the bill on their own terms. Now you may add your points.
I want to add one point. According to me, we should make a constitutional amendment in our constitution by which we can pass all important bills by the joint session.
Is that the issue that is being discussed here? What is the topic? Why is the government shying away? Can you start another topic within topic?
No, sir.
This is where we go wrong in SSB or in any group discussion. The discussion is, why is the government shying away? You should be able to take out that. Don't say what can be done about it. There is a provision already available, and the provision is have a joint session of parliament and finish the thing. That's what we are trying to ask you. Yeah, go ahead, please.
According to my point of view, as the topic is that why the government is shying away from the joint session, that the objectives, the points made by the Rajya Sabha to increase the compensation to the states. If the joint session is taken, the government might fall under the very huge financial loss by giving the more compensation to the states for longer terms.
Very well said, case number 3. There might be one another reason. That is,
There might be one another reason. Wrong English. There may be another reason. There, bolo.
so I agree to case number 3. There may be another reason why Indian government is shying away from conducting joint session, and it is let's discuss about the land acquisition bill. You all know, even the government knows that acquiring this land from farmers will definitely help our economy. But it is not the case. Government is not conducting joint session for this specific bill because they have fear. They are feared that it might not help them politically in the next elections. So they are not conducting joint session for their political benefits.
Right. Your point taken.
I think there is a political dispute between the ruling party and the opposition party. That's why the opposition party protested for the joint session of the important bills.
They would, and also a point that they will help the joint session just before the next elections, and they can tell in the election that we are in this, we are doing that.
Adding to constitution number 59, also given one more dimension. By limiting the joint session of the parliament, the ruling government may have to succumb to the needs of the opposition party. Like in GST bill, they want the GST rate to be capped at 18%. So if joint session would help, then the government had to succumb to these demands.
No, why? Why?
Can we discuss on the
No, that means we are not understanding what is joint session of parliament. In joint session of parliament, 543 gentlemen from Lok Sabha, and how many from Rajya Sabha? 245. Total how much? 787, 788. Let us call it 790. In 790, the government, whichever way they want to present the bill, it will report. Let there be a discussion, let there be a whole lot of hangama, right? But ultimately, it will come down to voting. When it comes down to voting, how many seats BJP itself has?
500.
BJP.
168 Lok Sabha.
268.
It is that one. The facts and figures are not correct. It is around 304 or so. That is their own. Only BJP. If you take Akali Dal and all those people who are supporting, then openly Bihar is already supported, because Bihar is not a production manufacturing state. They are going to get